Okay. I had to blow my nose. Extremely stuffed this morning. Whew. My ears are ringing from it, eh? Milky's Adventure, yeah, I thought so. Today's going to be one of those days where professions, crafting my own gear all seems really good because the alternative it's going to be a little rough. Yeah, why? No, that one. Just because it's 5 vitality. I don't even remember which profession I upped to 30. I was Goldsmith. Hold on. Might be able to pull some shenanigans out then. I'm trying to compare it to that. That doesn't work. Yeah, they'll probably still suggest that. Not at high enough blacksmithing, at least that I'm aware of. Okay, so it'd be the next tier. That's fine. I don't know why I keep wanting to level Working Dark Knight. Way too squishy for this stuff. I think I did unlock decent. That was like my whole reason for half of the crap I was doing. I'll decent that all in a minute. We should check some of our test stuff sold. Nope. Okay. Didn't think so, but it was nice. 7 million. While cool, no. Ah, why did someone buy that? Any luck, we'll get something like Sastasha. That won't be that bad. Hopefully we don't get Kinder's Cry, because that'll be the worst. Oh god, I was going to specific queue for this anyway. Excuse me. Basically how I refer to it now. Something tells me I have something to do with the Bard, but I can't also fault it because the Dark Knight's just squishy as hell. Love impatient people. Shouldn't let him die, but like, not in the mood for it today. Those are the beginning parts to me of Dark Knight that are just way rougher than like if I went as Gunbreaker, I'd probably feel way tankier than I would. Because it doesn't really matter if I save 3,000 mana, I don't have TBN anyway. Like, there's something about Dark Knight that I really enjoy, but like at the same time, leveling it from 30 is just pure insanity. I forgot my food buff. Read that. If the sound at any point is way louder, just let me know. Hit me with it. Yeah, I know it's interruptible. Don't give it to the bard because I don't like being rushed. It's a pretty solid increase.
Hey, doing, little boy?
Cat's just sitting there trying to get my attention. It's like, what's the matter? Well, here you go, little boy. He always has to have his chair next to me so I could just pet him in between. And then this to restore MP. Cool. Now it's 40, so it's Edge of Darkness. So let's go knock out that quest, because that's important. How you doing, baby boy? You having a good time? Ah, that. Okay. Anyone else ever get hella bad sneezes after you blow your nose? What's happening right now? Okay. I think the sneezing fit is done. I'm probably wrong, but I think it's done. Tapped the space bar to the song. All these are going to be nice to have. Don't need it to fly any higher. Just needed it to get over the little hill. My stuff. Where do we go next? That'll be another big part is when I'm able to like do all the different like tombstone kind of gear. Get the blues instead of these where it's way more stuff. I can take my jacket off. It's pretty warm now. That is what we do. Real quick, just gonna send a text. Okay. Always forget to send that out. And turn my stuff off. Oh, fellas, let's go. course we're not free just yet. The hell? You know, Frey just always says what everyone's thinking, like, of course there's more, and well, they should have armed themselves. I guess I don't bring them this way? Or I do? Frey, you do care. Wham. Done. Do. Looked like I was gonna back in. What the hell was that? You know, if they decided someday to just be like, hey, you know what? We're going to make it be treated like we did for everyone else. I wouldn't mind if it got put to like 50 was the starting for Dark Knight. But like, I'd really like to have TBN early. I get it. It's incredibly broken low level, I'm sure. Like there's probably some wacky shenanigans you can pull off with it, but I take him, yeah. And now we're at the one I know is gonna hurt. But Stone Vigil is possible now. If we get Stone Vigil as our random for this one, that's pretty good. But I think it's going to be a little spicy either way. Till we get TBN like 30 levels from now. Ooh. You get access to abilities more than just two, so you know, it can't be too many. Enemy use stance. Hey now. Put a circle on me. Clearly, these people came to do damage because my health isn't moving as much because everything is dying so goddamn fast. Which I love it. Makes me feel like a better tank, at least. When not everyone's dead half a second into the pole. Excuse me, sir. I thought you got hit. Take my chances with the sand pillar. Poor ninja. Oh my god, they're dead. Okay, they're here. I was hoping to stun him. It's gonna be fun. I had to put my silence on a much better button. I forgot where I had it ages ago when I last played. I always had my like silences on the same stuff. We'll keep kicking him. I know I can't stun him, but I'm gonna keep doing it. We're there. So where the hell does sand go? Now, on a stream I was watching, apparently they changed this. Do. Ah. Cleared my throat and almost got caught by 1,000 needles. Got some acupuncture for free almost. Yeah, so they did. I was not hallucinating. Now you gotta clear the enemies, that way it pops up. Oh crap, I can't see. Between myself and them. Right in front of me. Don't mind that. Sorry, bunny. Clicked on the button. Do 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 do. Anyone remember how gnarly this debuff dot that he gives out is? That if you don't attune it, you can heal through it, but it's gonna hurt. I do. Okay, good. So I didn't want none of you. So don't run at me. No. No. Good. So, wishful thinking. Run, ninja, run! My combo. This man likes to leave. Run, people, run! I'm staying back here like I'm in any danger. Dick. A level closer to being unable to even consider not being very squishy when Orin Vale decides to be the alright, cool. I guess it's a good thing I can dismantle for the most part. That's just rude. I'm always getting turned around. For this part of Cutter's Cry, I always get turned around. Don't do it. Thank you. Golem was rocked. Holy crap. I didn't think that I forgot an enemy and just immediately jerked my camera. Don't worry about it. No proof. That's what my girlfriend always says. No proof. God dang. You know, if there's one thing I wish the Dark Knight could let me do, was that I could like do this and do the AoE with Blood Weapon and get mana per enemy. But I think it used to be that way. I did not touch Dark Knight in its first iteration that apparently so many people loved. I probably would have liked it too, because I like being able to be self-sufficient and sustain myself and only need my healer for immediate concern. Alright, folks. Blue is out, purple is in. No, they couldn't hear me, so there's no point in me saying it. do, 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 do. Ah! Did I make it out? I did. Okay. I wasn't too sure I made it out on time. You know, I can respect the gusto of going for the kill, so I ain't gonna be too mad. Perfect. Healer, they did a great job keeping my dumbass alive, so they definitely earned it. Good. We don't want to type I. Let's go I in the book, huh? What are they talking about? Really? New accommodations, hot damn. 45. This should be what, Dark Might? No, we already learned Dark Might. Sick. Let's throw that with our defensive category. Physical by 10 on a... Physical and 10 in magic by 20. I like that they did the split. I'm not gonna lie. When I heard they did the split, that's what made me also consider Dark Knight more. Was it not just being magic, and it's still a little bit for physical, which is better than nothing. Do. Robbie Drydock. I wish they would give me level 50 blue gear. That'd be pretty sick. Or the 45 early on blue gear. Let me skip it. I've done this. I've been here. For a sec. Ah, goddamn. To be fair, everybody in this game volunteers us for everything. Alphino always being like, we'll help. Oh, this guy'll help. Warrior Light'll help. Not like, hey, do you want to do this? It's not like, no, you're going to do this. Anyone who's played Persona 5 knows the story and memes of Morgana and bedtime. Right? Then why does the last 4 thing keep changing on your name? It's weird. No clue. All right. I didn't know if it was a setting on my end or it was just because they did a bunch of stuff it shows it. I would have thought, you know, it would have shown your actual normal name that you have for most things. Just gotta adjust your name, yeah. I don't know if that's what it was or if it was a thing, because in one stream it showed my @ one and the other it didn't. It showed like my channel name, so I was like, okay. So I'm not certain myself. Now the B and the H are capital, so it's like, all right. Oh yeah, I guess I could do that. Staring at Frey. God, that was easy. I don't even consider staying. Be like, are you okay? I'm just like, all right, quest return. Tired to be volunteered for this crap. Let's go. This quest might. Nope. Well, maybe with the bonuses, it might. But I was going to say it might level us up. Search for Frey. I don't know, every time I go to find a certain cat named Freya, she doesn't exist. Just disappears. It's impossible to find her. Well, so he deserved every minute of it. And to be fair, I don't even remember what, but, you know, they might have. They might have deserved it. I really should go get my chocobo. Still ain't done that. Not like I can use it in dungeons, but I want to go knock out the 10 fate thing. Those chocobo. Pardon me? Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna say, like, what do you mean it's over here? Isn't that the meadows? Close. Now it's at the meadows. Good old greens. Gonna go to the vendor and buy 999 of them so that way I don't freaking run out anytime soon. Every goddamn time I hear that, I think my phone's going off. And I will continuously say that and be lost by it. Feather trader. I got chocobo feathers, but did you got anything worth it? Oh, okay, something different. Never mind. Hoping to have more greens in case I get distracted, but I guess I'll just knock out the quest now. Maybe nothing near my chocobo. was TBN? Was it 70? Yeah. So we still got, you know, 25 casual levels to go. But we'll get these two. Abyssal Drain and Carbon Split, and we'll get a little bit more sustain. Especially now that they added a single target heal to the other one. Like, that'll be good. Ah, yes. Spark chores. Must be on homeworld. Well, I don't got the apartment anyway, so it doesn't matter. You did it, Spark. You killed the three enemies. You did good. Where the shit's the vendor so I can get my my greens. I know they're around here somewhere. There they are. Is the cab 999? Yeah. I'm there for now. I'll probably end up readjusting my whole UI later, so. Make sure I'm fed you right. Hey, I'm the same way. My girlfriend literally was like, hey, I will bring you food because I don't want to hear at 10 o'clock at night that you're hungry again. And it's because I walk all day, so I end up being way more hungry way more often because I'm constantly doing stuff. So she gets a little annoyed. Yeah, you are working. You're definitely, regrettably, at that place. Jersey Mike sub. I've yet to have it, and there's one nearby, and yet I have not gotten it. I've heard great things and bad things, so I'll have to break the tie so far. Got a suggestion? Like a specific kind of sandwich? That's the death build. That's okay, I know that one. I had little cheddar hot dogs and some Cheez-Its. That tied me over for a little bit till I started actually working, and then I was hungry at like 9:30. I get good XP from hitting leveling. I'm a very much a meat and like black olives and green peppers kind of guy, and pickles. I don't do lettuce, I don't do tomato. I just want like black olives, green peppers, pickles, and meat. Esmail Darkhold. Ah, old friend. Honestly, it's still a venture in need, and I'm not against it, so I'll hand it over. Just don't give me Stone Vigil, because I don't like watching my health spike like that. It makes me nervous when I don't have the sustain or the typical defenses. Though I would have access to Stalwart Soul, so that would be fine. We got Shadow Wall. It just seems like Stone Vigil hurts way... Oh! Easy work! Easy work! At least this isn't my first of the day where you get a bad amount of XP. Like, it's not good. Oh, I'm not sunk down. Shit. That's unfortunate. To be fair, watching the cutscene is good, and eventually I'll do like old school mount grinding just to collect them all because I can. This will be the first one I go for because I love this damn song. I have a friend who likes to mount grind, so I might try to pull them in on this. I was told they miss mount grinding like we used to, so. Everyone start walking? Okay, good. I don't have to be worried that none of you are here, and I'm just walking in on my own. Hey, I wouldn't say no, Spark. You're free to join in anytime you'd like. Yeah, the Shiva one, which was the one that never wanted to drop for us. Like, ever. I'm over here, Dory. I know what I'm doing. I was expecting the slipstream at my head first. Come here, you. I ain't sweating if the rocks get destroyed a little bit. There we go. Here's you. Thank you. Hey, I'm down to literally just have as many people grinding all the other stuff as we can. Because there's a lot of content I've never done. And I would not be opposed to just grinding them if we had 8 people just all on DPS. And just saying, you know what? They're all dead now. I don't want it. I would highly advise you don't be behind me. Chicken bacon ranch sub, no tomato, kind of like the texture of lettuce, bad chipotle mayo to the chicken bacon ranch. Hey, as a fellow chicken bacon ranch enjoyer, I also understand. I want it. Good job, healer. Good. Got my all set up this morning and ready to go. Just need time to play. Yeah, I feel that. They have the mini. That's my girlfriend's thing. Like, she's more fruits and vegetables and everything than I am. So like when she gets a sandwich, I always like to call it a vegetable sandwich with turkey, because it's 99% vegetable and 1% turkey, whereas mine is like mostly meat. It's more like a 80-20 split. I mean, it was a quick adventure in need, not gonna lie. 13,000, I still haven't done the hunter log. I think like the most I'm gonna do on this character, because I really just can't be asked, is I'm gonna get to the second class where I can have the expert deliveries to put dungeon gear for stuff, and like that's about it. Hot subs, personally, the cold ones are also plenty for good. I mean, yeah. I'm kind of one of those weird guys like that enjoys cold pizza. So like, if I'm feeling lazy, I'll eat something cold that probably should be warm. Which freaks my girlfriend out to no end. She's like, that's gross. Mind you, you worked at it. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I worked at a Subway, but it's kind of one of those that I've never had the other. In Subway, there's like 3 Subways closer than the Jersey Mike's. But like, if it's that much better that a lot of people I've talked to said it is, if I've ever in the area, it might be something I pick up. Kind of like the only Five Guys near me is technically like an hour and 20 minutes away. So whenever my girlfriend's like, hey, can we go to the pet store? I'm like, yeah, sure. Having worked there, it's not the worst. But, like, I can understand people's criticisms. The one I worked at wasn't bad because I didn't do that whole nickel and dime of, like, here, you get 4 pickles. Like, if they wanted extra pickles, I took a handful and I would just slam it. And they'd be like, here you go. Like, to me, when somebody wants extra, like, when I say I want extra black olives, I don't mean I want 4 extra. I mean, take a handful, dump the damn thing on it, and it might be enough. Because I'm eating them a lot. And my kiddo's the same way. When we opened, like, a can of black olives, like, should we open that can of black olives? And she's like, hey, can I eat them? And I'm like, oh, it's from what we're eating, but yeah, you can have a few. See, I'm a sucker for soft bread. The only thing that kind of gets me sometimes on Subway is if I do it toasted and then I don't get to eat it right away. It's like, it's a boulder, but it's toasted, so, you know. Go into culinary, the first thing they teach you is when you heat bread or you leave it out in the air for too long, it will get hard as a rock eventually. God, my nose is so... You'd think blowing your nose clears it, but it made it worse. Hey, I'm good with that. I know at some point, I think next weekend, I have to go that way, so I'll remember and swing by and I'll let you know. Now, I know you said personally you don't like Subway, but what about the cookies? Because I know growing up as a kid, having access to those cookies when they were fresh, like, they just were always good. I don't know why. Is it still tank in need? It sure is. I'll always take that little extra XP, because it's XP I don't have to grind later. So next is Living Dead, which I have to remember to let myself die effectively if I pop it. You work at a cookie place nowadays? I'm a sucker for cookies. Remember that not having a heal and it having a heal makes me so excited because it's like Abyssal Drain ain't doing jack. Tiff's Treats. Never heard of it. But if you can vouch for it, that's all I need. I don't base everything off opinion, but if a buddy of mine or something recommends something, I'll always make it a point to try it. Because if I'm friends with them, they wouldn't suggest something that they personally didn't enjoy. Might not have. It depends if you're East or West Coast or Central, I guess. Everyone likes to forget the whole middle half of the US doesn't exist. For us. Run, Lalafell, run! Weiss fart sniffle. I mean, if they move to mine, I'm definitely down. My girlfriend will look for any excuse to have treats. Which her sweet tooth has only gotten worse at the longer her pregnancy goes on. So, Maine. The one that a lot of the US also doesn't acknowledge exists. Which half of the state, to be fair, doesn't acknowledge we exist. This is number one. Fly down to Texas on Cheech, I think. Never against traveling, as it gets me out of work. Especially if there's a casino. I do like to go to the casino, so... I just don't think I could ever go to, like, Vegas. I don't mind being around people, but after a while I get overwhelmed with how many people exactly there likes to be. Hit them with the hair. I don't get half of my abilities. Just gotta get a glimpse of how my healer is, and then I'll pull more. I drove, I would say it was about halfway towards Texas for family, so, you know, who knows? Just as long as I get a souvenir, because both my dad and my sister are like, hey, anywhere you go to visit, we want a souvenir. Like a magnet even would be acceptable. They just want to say that, hey, we have somebody who's been to so many parts of the U.S. But how do you feel if I bring snow with me? Because, to be honest, I don't want it. Most people that are in this general, like, northeast part don't want it. My crazy family member that says, yay, it's snowing, and I look at them and go, why am I related to you? Like, it's all love, but it's slightly serious. Is a no power drive. I understand that wholeheartedly when you say a no power drive. My girlfriend and I were joking around when I got home last night. She was like, you know, if your YouTube stuff ever like went really crazy, she's like, we could travel. And I'm like, yeah, I guess. There are instances where, yeah, instances to consider. I told her, I'm like, that's a ways away. Oh, I forgot about you. Come here. I saw a shirt that was like arm's length is a defensive cooldown, and I wanted to buy it strictly on the grounds that I am a firm believer that it is a good defensive cooldown. Oh, of course. I have I don't have many skills. I get anxious in crowds of people. But if there's one thing I have is a phenomenal memory, as long as I'm not dead tired. Like, if I'm extremely tired, you could get me to agree to anything, I will have forgotten. Case in point, after a long trip for my girlfriend's surgery, arm's length is a mitigation. Exactly. Like, that slow is not to be messed with. Because I know for me, when I get a slow, I feel slow. Like, I feel like I'm going like a half a mile an hour trying to click buttons long before they're ready. The amount of people that say it's not as a defensive upsets me, because it's like, look, anything that makes you take less damage, slower damage, it's a defensive. Maybe less so for the people who get it that aren't tanking, but, you know. Exactly. Like, boom, right here. I'm at half health, and now everything is hitting me way goddamn slower. Excuse me, you. Come here. Yeah, you're going for Ben's #1 SWAT. You'll probably take it because he's lurking but at work. Which, as we work in the same general idea, yeah. He'll randomly have to disappear for like an hour because a bunch of crap happens all at once. Never mind. I thought the friggin' disconnect was happening. It lagged out a little bit. But it wasn't the stream because it still have 0 drop frames, so we take that. I don't rightly believe right now that this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Sir, come around the corner. Well, never mind, you're dead. I'm gonna do a double for this poor healer. I keep doing things to him I probably shouldn't be doing. So I'm a 4 to 12:30. So I was like, all right, the best time to stream for me is like wake up at 8 o'clock or so and then get started. Because otherwise it's just not helpful. Now, is that like noon to 5:30 in the morning, or are we talking like midnight? Because depending if you're like a sleep 12 hours kind of person, yeah, your day is shot. Oh, 7:30 p.m. It's so fucked. Yeah, I get you. But I gotta say, it must smell great. Because I think that was my favorite part about kitchen stuff in general, is it always smelled good. Like, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, never mind. The healer's one of them. They'll get teleported in. This cutscene's so goddamn long. It's true, you don't notice after a while. It's almost kind of sad. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't need it. Take it back. Alright, summon your other people, because I know you ain't none. Big guy. Pre-snake for the post-small mouse cinema. Yeah. The ones that we made were like you just dust the whole entire cookie dough ball, press it down with a fork. Like yeah, it's a good smell. Cinnamon's pretty damn good. The Aurum jacket. I mean, well, if you're gonna hand it to me, I'll take a drastic improvement in stats any day. Even though Aurum Vale is the name of the shithole. I hate that place. I have so many bad memories. And the co-pilot cat is still just conked out, sound asleep. Weren't we like 45? Did we gain 3 levels off of that? Because that'd be pretty sick. Pretty sure we didn't gain much from Garuda, but like, I'll take this leveling pace. I can tank it pretty well. I just cut the left side wall and just like get into the boss chamber just to not pull anything extra. But like I see people just like run straight up the middle and pull everything, and it makes me so anxious. I love doing it as a DPS with AoE because then I can just sit there and have fun, but as a tank or a healer, ooh, there's moments. There's indeed moments where my body is not happy. I don't really need Shirk on my bar until I'm, you know, co-tanking, but that ain't gonna be for a while. It should be the dash. I like that. I like the four combo torque lever stuff. That was fun to use. Sure. You're fine with me tanking it as a Dark Knight that doesn't have half the stuff I like to have. I might have to go to a different server for a minute because there ain't jack on this one. I can go to my old server, well, currently my main server, and just like stock up on a bunch of shit. But here there's like, nah. Like, oh. Like, do I want to spend 50 grand? Not inherently. Lunch fist. Lunch for breakfast. Hey, don't forget breakfast for dinner, because as my entire family would tell you, there's absolutely nothing. I mean, it's only 174 bucks. There's absolutely nothing wrong with just saying, hey, I am eating this giant thing of breakfast for lunch, because French toast, pancakes, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, Brenner. Like, there's zero wrong with it. If anything, it gets welcomed more in my family and friends. Who the hell needs an excuse to have, like, pancakes, waffles, crepes? Like, who needs an excuse? You don't need one. Just eat the damn stuff. I should meld. I can't. Don't have the stat, but like I should meld it. So now I don't have a level 30 weapon anymore. That's nice. What do you mean it's insane? I got trained to be a chef. I can't make a simple peanut butter and jelly sandwich without at least 50 thoughts of how to make it different. Like, I'd be like, okay, but like, what if you did this? Like, I can't. Even though I haven't been working a job as a cook in any capacity in a very long time, my brain is always telling me, like, oh, you could do this. Like, this would be fun. Just like, stop, I just want a peanut butter and jelly, damn it. Ravioli casserole, yum. I haven't decided what I'm eating yet. I poked the cat's paw and he doesn't even care. He is perfectly comfortable and sleeping. I just need to make sure my ducks have not got out of their pen, because I did yesterday. Ducks are still safe, having a good time. The guinea pig got her little slice of green pepper that she loves so much. My cat was like, why'd you get up? I have to get my 3rd degree from him. Yeah, that's not an upgrade. That won't be an upgrade. None of this is an upgrade. Okay. I could. Oh no, I'm not 50 yet. Never mind. I was talking shit. I was gonna say I could queue for the main scenario and get that out of the way and get a ton, but I don't want to. I don't want to watch a movie right now. On your way to your setup, alright. Aura Veil. I loathe you. $51 will be smooth sailing just because, like, when Ben and I were playing over the weekend, it was hilarious because I do Dusk Vigil, boom, I'd be 53. Then it'd be Somal, then it'd be Airy, Volt, Google, and then 60. Like, doing one of each dungeon just to hit the next level would be perfectly fine. Until I get to Endwalker. That would be a little more rough. Because Endwalker and I have a big problem. business reasons. Ah, those reasons. I will be on... This is technically considered my ult, I guess, because my main one's on Genova, so... The cost of these, like, I will literally travel to my other, like, my main server to go and pick up whichever I want for a glamour, because here it's ridiculously expensive. Like, that, not so bad, but none of these being available, and at 70 grand, like, such is the issue. Like, yeah, they gave me 1 million gold to get to level 30 on a new server, which was beautiful. But, like, damn. Just saying. Damn. Salted Earth. See, exactly. You made your ult, you got to level 12, and you played for what, like 45 minutes? Maybe even less, after you got your stuff all set up and copied. It's okay. You'll have 1 million gold. I'll have 1 million. We'll try to convince our good old buddy who's lurking in here to join it. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna actually ask him to do that. No, I'm definitely gonna have to travel to other servers to check the prices on Glamour, because this server you can make bank, but like, yeah, no. At least you had like an hour and a half. Would you start as Conjure? I imagine you started as a Conjure, Mr. Healer Mean. Oh my god. Can I call out of work? Say just because my head feels like a balloon. I changed to Arcanist. Valid. Play Summoner and Scholar. Level up Summoner via Scholar. What was the thing I was thinking of? Ah, yes, that one. Scholar to Astro? Yeah. Valid. Do the $9 Realm Reborn skip just to get into Heaven's Ward and get to 50 and just go straight through the door. Yeah. Oh, you did the 25 for all? Yeah, that's fair. You and I have done the story. We know. This is like our third time going, even maybe even fourth time going through the story. So like, we get it. Cheryl said hi. Tell Cheryl I said hi. Ah. I'm either going to assume this is you for business purposes, or there's just someone staring at me, which I go, ah. So yes, for friend purposes. Got it. Now tell me, which one of us looks like the person with no glamour? Ah, the Astrowogen, as my friend calls it. Hold on. Hold on. Huh. Okay, I was correct. I was like, are you, and I don't want to say this because it's going to emotionally hurt me somehow. Are you a Frothgar? if you've ever watched a YouTuber named Drag GameStein who does 14 stuff, you'll know where that comes from. Loved by the axe. That is awesome. All those. I miss Cheryl. I don't get to see her every day. All right, friend, you ready to do some more murder, I guess? Okay, that's what I thought you were at first, and then I saw the chakrams. I'm like, wait a minute, that's a dancer. Just tell Cheryl about the 25th. I'll send her a picture. Alright. I want the bonus. Actually, I really don't. And I really don't want Orin Vale. Do it as a miner. I dare you. Walk in there swinging that pickaxe. You go in there with that, I'll hit them with the frying pan. Or DPS will be 2, but it'll be fine. Yeah. Yep, it's coming out in 2 weeks exactly. Switch to the spec you want. I'll hit the good old leveling roulette. Unless you want me to do a specific. This all will go astrologer, machinist, warrior, samurai, maybe picked up. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing one of each. And unfortunately for me, this tank category is going to be maybe the second hardest, and melee will be the hardest because I like all of them. Like, I love Viper, I love Ninja, Sage obvious, Bard obvious, and then either Summoner or Black Mage, maybe even Red Mage. Go off. Well, here looking like basic Bob. Like, alright. Ready. I mean, I can do it too, but I can just go. What in the hat? I haven't even tried Picto. I should have tried Picto, but I haven't. I don't have enough edges to be a Dark Knight yet. Alright, enough sidetracking. I got so scared when it said the congested worlds and everything changed. I'm like, please don't say you're congested. Yes, I have a login wait time, but like server-wise, I don't see many people. So hopefully I can keep the buff for preferred world for like a bit longer. Just long enough to get at least into Shadowbringers, where it won't be so arduous. What's with this queue time? Ben, log in at work. You type a lot, so they'll never know. I know I could do this. Big break. Hell yeah, give me 2,000 gold. I'll never say no. I don't need that yet. Work is work. Yeah, it is. Work is for work. Free Battlecraft Dummy Materia too? Damn. Alright. I'll take it. I need to switch to Astro. I'll make sure I pop no cooldowns so that way you're there. I'll pop no cooldown so you have something to do. Sound good? I'll let someone else hit the lever. I would say I only got maybe like 5 edges. The average Dark Knight needs to have what, like 15? You don't have Benefic too. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be hurting. That level 33 Astro gonna do you a little dirty for a while. I say, you want to keep going? I'll keep going. I have full faith in you. I'm gonna eat it. Wow, that's it. I think that was my issue with Astro, is when you get sunk down, you're like, wow, I have Benefic. No cards, no joy, nothing. Just Benefic. Like, look at that. The dancer can dance. Yeah, there you are. Benefic. Exactly. For a minute, you had like nothing. Okay. The idea is to be the last person to leave so that, or the first person to leave so you don't have to pick up the stuff. Alright, someone else is grabbing it. Good. I gotta throw the kick out. The one thing I always feel is that bosses that you don't try to kick are probably stunnable, but you never tried to begin with. God damn. I miss being a Viper. I love how fast it is. Bet if you gave it a bunch of skill speed, you'd probably also be like, lawn mowing stuff then. Let me at it. I think we do. Fire, yeah. Thanks. The best part is if they give you a number. Doesn't mean they can't. Hey, I'll do the 1.8. You get the, you cover the difference. There you go. Alright. Do it to the Viper. They're playing my favorite class. One of, at least. Almost open that box. Good, good. You know, as a good buddy of mine would say, with that attitude, yeah, you're not going to be able to equip it. Just throw it on. Screw the level. Sure, the next patch it won't matter anyway, so... Cat's awake. Alright, you ready for the next one? My face is like, yeah, just gravity over and over. It's okay. I'll specific US for Orin Vale. How's that sound? You'll get as much as I can give you for abilities. You're only level 35. Come on, just put him in Ormvale. It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Again, with the... I know we can't, but that doesn't mean, you know, just go in. Just don't get hit, right? That's the golden rule. Just don't get hit. We'll be fine. Be the most exhausting healing you'll probably ever have to do in your life. But we'll do it. Truth be told, I'm just glad to have a goddamn ability more than just the first two, so. True, I don't have to. I just like pulling everything. I'll fight the world if I have to. Until the bees start final stinging me out of existence, then I'll be a little upset. Uh-oh. Reaper and a machinist walk into a bar. Hand it over. Give me the damage. There it is. It'll switch. Yep, I like it's gonna switch the minute I get there because it's been there for a minute. I refuse. Did they make it so these guys don't move off the platform? Aw. Who doesn't want to sit here for like an hour while things just get repeatedly murdered and brought back? Alright, we're going to the boss. Who's getting kicked? Oh, it's you. I love me a level up. I do. Anyone can name where that kind of reference isn't a reference is from, except orange soda was involved. If you've had TBN, I would have just sat there and laughed. Now, I actually have to take the damage. Less laughing. Alright, I died last time I did this, so I'm doing this one. Granted, it was on my other character before I switched to this one. Either way, ow. Oh, okay, we're going big. I'm just gonna keep running around. Don't mind me. Yeah, you did. I was like, I didn't miss those like little wisp dudes being alive. Like I didn't miss it, but something murked you real fast. So I was like, did I miss something? I ain't gonna walk over there. You got that. Gonna put mine any further away or what? Kick you. Oh, Jazz back here. Sir, now. Hell yeah. Go with the Reaper because they limit break to save me while I was on 2 HP. Hot diggity damn. Done made it officially out. Oh, it's only 10:45. Sick. Got quite a ways. I must be off. I have a League of Legends tournament next week, and I unfortunately need to do as many practice games as I can. Hey, I'm just glad you stopped by and played more. So, best of luck in your tournament. Kick all the ass, and just let me know how it went. I cheered so hard he died. He disappeared. Alright. Well, if that's the case, we're going to go knock out our 50 quests, get Living Dead. Streaming it on the team's Twitch channel. Alright. Yes, please, for the love of God, give me some level 50 gear for Heaven's Ward, please. Don't know who's POV of the answer. No, I will happily tune in and watch. That's high level 90. But will it have edges? We need edges. Right. Nope, 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 not party. That doesn't do me any good. Right. You have Discord, it's send it to you there, but I do have Discord. I'm on there. Do I remember my thing? No. Son of a bitch. Pulling Jimmy from South Park. Son of a bitch. Love that guy. Favorite character. And Timmy, obviously. Where's the thing? They still do the numbers or no? I don't think they still have the numbers when you try to add people. I assume it's the same as your username or no? Okay, fine, I'll wait. Alright. Let me see. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Here. Add friend. Okay, so it is the same. Yeah, I will send you an invite and you can send me the stuff. Should have gone through. I assume it did. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, you never know. How about we try this spray one more time? I thought it was odd that I just stared at the thing longingly until something happened. Alright. Just let me know if the thing went through, send me a message or something. And as your name is definitely unique, I don't have to question if it is who you are. Like, to me at least, pretty obvious. But I will jump in and say hello and cheer you guys on. Ah, my eyes! Shit, why did I do that to myself? Spark, you leveled up, buddy. God damn. Wish I didn't flashbang myself, though. Yeah, I'm paralyzed. I get it. I'd say, what do you want to be? But I love having my Choco start off as a healer. It just feels nice having even that little bit of a regen. It was only a matter of time until it was an instance. Let's be honest. It's free. Could have sent me the link. Hey, that's all that matters. I'm not a popular streamer or YouTuber by any means. All that matters is you have fun and you try. And yes, I believe I have a notification on my phone, so I definitely got the link. Oops. Hit the wrong button. I stunned myself. Oh no. I like to think interject is literally just your character pointing. It's like, hey, I'm just interrupting them. They're like, whoa, whoa, what? Where the hell did this come from? Give me that cool armor, though. Just saying. Yes, I did get the link. I can confirm it now. I see it. Saw the notification, but I was like, eh, it probably is. Be a squishy ass tank going into Dusk Vigil, though. Ooh. You subdued your dark side for now. For now. It implied I did it at all. You know, it may not have a crazy amount of edge, but it's way fucking better stat-wise than the shit I had. Oh. Let's go hit Ishgard. Yeah, send me that logo. Yeah, Jewel Crochet, that's where I was going. Aiming? What's wrong with you? Got no aiming gear on. Cameo from our top laner Panda. Hell yeah. Do I? Yeah, that's kind of nice, and it's only 50. Sure. I'll get better gear in like 10 seconds, but it's fine. Ooh, hell no. Nope. I at least get something out of that. I don't get nothing out of there. Think. Did I walk right past the jeweler? Yep, it was right as I opened the thing that it cut off the jeweler. You don't need fending for earring. That's level 60, so we really don't need it. Offending here. Offending bracelet. One offending ring. Because we have our level 60 ring that I probably could have had years sooner, but didn't. This bad boy. My thing is it all works when you're sunk lower, so it's like it's no issue in not having this on if you're being sunk below 60. It just works. Now, I'm gonna do something I'm likely to regret, but I am a sucker for funny moments myself. Sick. I guess that's one less I have to buy. I really badly was thinking of just materiating my gear that I'm going to be replacing. Strictly because I could. We're at what? Yeah, we're at 100. Yeah. We'll hit 60 quickly enough. It's just something I thought of that'd be kind of funny. Just get all the crit materia, put in where I can. That way I can technically heal myself for more. To try to make up for the lack of TBN going on. You know what? Screw it. Let's have fun with it. We're gonna buy this stack. That'll be fine. We're gonna hit. There it is. Close enough. No, I don't think I could even meld it myself either. Guess I'm not sure. Didn't think so. There, bud. Alright, why is it on inventory? Switch that shit. Give me back. Grab some direct hit as soon as I put that other stuff on. Direct hit of 6 by 14, sure. Don't know why it switched off of equip. That's fine. It's fine. Let me do it. Why did I buy 5? God, I am all over the place today. Wasted. Four. Also, Ben the ram horn sold, which was hilarious. Nothing else is sold, but the ram horn did. I honestly expected the Algo leather to sell, given how expensive it is over here, but no. We live in a world where where it's going to be the other instead. I believe the rule of thumb was crit where you can't, or crit where you can, and then oh, it's +4. People don't got that kind of money. Yeah, it's valid. They don't. But like, you know, I'm not going to be against it if someone decided to buy it. Helps us long term. Okay. Well, We have direct hit and crit higher than we did. Only 11, so we still have. It's amazing to see no dropped frames because the internet's not being completely bamboozled. Because we told that can go over there. I don't need the challenge log, realistically. Okay. I'm going to make a whole different UI at a later point. So we got a 106. Which, while it doesn't really matter at present, it will matter eventually. We're only 19 levels away. We get lucky, get two levels per dungeon. We can hit 70 next stream. To crack my back before I got too off course, but I wasn't even on course to begin with. Oh, what up, fellas? Was that a test? It wasn't a very good test. In Ishgard. Yeah, I guess I can fly. It's close enough. But we'll fly while... Oh, God. Do I even dare? Oh, stab it. Okay. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to regret every godforsaken second of it. Yes, I am. I am playing on the one I want to call Dionysus, but it's because I played too much Hades. As I like to call it. I think it's just Dynamis. There's not 90% of the extra letters. But it was more or less just because they were giving me, you know, 1,000,000 gold to hit level 30, and then, like, just so it was separate from my main, because I don't want people thinking I know what I'm doing, because I don't. Also, how's it going? Hope you're ready for a movie that you've also seen a billion times, much like I have. Damn. Very nice. It sounds cooler than dinos anyway. Facts. Never had to pop a defensive in this area before. It's weird. Ah, too early. Now I shouldn't have to worry about aggro. Oh, how I wish it was mana per enemy hit. Really now? More of this. I'm sunk down, but only just. What you think about hitting me with that nonsense, lady? $181,000 XP. Getting it per boss fight, not per kill. Kind of fun, not gonna lie. I don't know when they changed it, but I love the change of just like gaining percentages of your XP when you do anything. Like, oh, you killed the boss, XP. Let's do a Dark Mind for this one. Hello. Ain't here to dance. Ew. So I was talking earlier about doing mount runs because somebody told me that they miss the mount runs. Or someone they know misses the mount runs. So if I do those on stream and you guys are down, we can we can do something. Well, I'm glad she enjoyed it. And at any point you guys want to jump in, even if I'm streaming, you are more than welcome to. Both of you are. I consider you good friends, so I will happily have you in the group. Give me the corner. I'll take the absolute least damage. Oh, my bad. Ow. I mean, just saying. The way things are in this, with the whole you can just transfer over because Genova's a heavily populated server. Because Relka, also known as Ben, as you'll see him in here, made alt because of the you get 1 million gold when you hit level 30 if you make a new character on the server. Like, I was like, yeah, that's why I'm doing it. I didn't know it was even a thing until I got the 1 million and it just popped up in my chat and I was like, wait, seriously? Shit, hell yeah, I'll take 1 million. Easiest 1 million of my life. Also, money is incredibly easy to make over here if it gets bought because it's very low pop. Very low pop. But hey, if you guys decided to because you wanted to switch it up a bit, you know, you are more than welcome to join us. We would love to have you guys. You're always fun and reliable, and you're basically down to do whatever because, you know, you just wanted to play the game. I tried to do a dungeon. I don't remember what I did, like what trial I got. So I was like, oh, I'll just do a trial. I got some level 91, and I was like, this is awful. Why did I jump in after like a year of not playing? Getting to here. It's like, why would I do that to myself? There you go. Wear them like a badge of honor. It's what sensible people do. Ben and I are the same. After all these years of playing WoW and everything, sometimes it's just like, I can't keep up with half of these mechanics. I'm not as quick to react as I used to be. I also didn't realize this was incredibly loud. I don't know if you guys can even hear me over how loud some of this is. Or it's just my headphones, in which I will turn them down because damn. I can try, damn it. Let me skip. Let's watch a movie. No, you and your wife are more than allowed to, if you want to, just jump on in. Let us know your character name. We'll add you as a friends list, or whatever have you. Hello, kitty cat. Good morning. Decided to grace the stream with your presence today.
Oh, it's a big baby.
It's just headbutting me under my chin. It's always how he likes to show love. Oh, bud. You want your crunch now that you're awake? Alright. Well, we've got a movie, so throw you some crunchy feed, huh? Not quite the elevator cutscene, but it's still long enough to go 20 feet. And go give him some food, because now he's awake. Also, as if it weren't readily obvious, I bought the skip for the story, the $25, and not have to do all that stuff again. Because I've done Endwalker, well, Endwalker I've done the least, but I was like, yeah, I really don't want to sit through a Realm Reborn, Heaven's Ward, Stormblood again. I'm in it for dungeon spamming and quests and other stuff. You have a lot to say about all this. Yeah, Shadowbringers was really good. I'm excited to be back in Shadowbringers. Totally not because of TBN, but like, I have different reasons for wanting to be back in Shadowbringers. I really just did not want to do a Realm Reborn, Heaven's Ward, and Stormblood for like the 5th time. I love the dungeons of Shadowbringers. Those were my favorites so far. I didn't mind Endwalker. I don't even remember much of Dawntrail. I just remember when we all went, I would die to so many different mechanics. You get so many vuln stacks. I want to go to the other one. Let me run to the edge. That'll be fun. I know the Reaper didn't do the limit break. We'd done this stuff if we did. Alright. Sage, cause Sage. I love Sage. I can't play it for shit, but I love it. I really need to go back and party. It's gonna mess me up. Okay, there we go. I was like, where am I? I be lost. So I decided to fly instead of pay the 100 gold. And we got Salted Earth. And our dash. And then it gets fun. I'm so glad they added a heal to Carbon Spit. Always want to say split. I got half hour till girlfriend calls for lunch. I know, right? I do like the stuff they did add. Like, I don't know if you saw it, but like the split on 10 physical instead of just being magic is nice. I mean, TBN's always been fun. Carbon Spit having a heal on its single target, so it's not that bad. I just wish I had a little bit more. But then I'm watching like item level 710 Dark Knights doing things in solo stuff because they have way more damage than Warrior. So it's like, well, maybe, you know, maybe it's better because they could do more damage. They have less of the sustain part, but they can do a hell of a lot more damage. But I'm always so partial to my Gunbreaker and my Paladin. Hell yeah, give me my Salted Earth. There, I asked it all. Move on. Dance the music. Fine, give me the Gale Cat too. Let's get this over with. I kind of wish, in a way, they would cut the cost from 3,000 to like 1,500. But I feel it might like too drastically increase their output. Like, I feel like there's a few changes that can be made to definitely make it different. If its whole gimmick is going to be high damage and just self-healing, or if it's just meant to be, you know, a damage off tank who can tank if it's a magical base boss who can, you know, tank it way better than some. Yeah, no, I'm a lover of Paladin because of, like, I've been able to beat so many dungeons like the group guys because of the self-sustain of a Paladin. And it's very hard for me not to just go to Paladin. Like, I love my Gunbreaker because I'm a huge Final Fantasy VIII fan. But, like, at the same time, I would so much rather have that sustain on a Dark Knight and then just mess around with that. But, like, I love my Paladin just because it's, you know, heal on your combo, you got Clemency, you got all this other stuff, like, and you have a shield, so arguably you have way more mitigation by default. Speaking of which, something I did not put on my bar that I really should have ages ago. I understand people being spoiled by Warrior, though, because Warrior, in terms of sustain, is amazing. But I can't remember if I saw a thing that they were technically the lowest damage of the tanks. Because they have like really, really good sustain, so they just kind of nerf the damage. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I like my Gunbreaker because I have more buttons to press, and you know, buttons make brain feel better. I don't even know if I'm putting out good enough numbers. Now, hear me out. If they added a better heal, like even if it was like a 250 potency heal to the Edge and Flood of Darkness stuff, I feel like at that point we would have like a lot of sustain. But they can't give us like too much mana, otherwise we're just immortal. And while I wouldn't be against that, you have Brood. I just like being tanks that are tanky, or that are tanky-ish and can keep themselves moderately alive. Me too, to be honest. I wouldn't mind some good changes. I know they said Summoner was like one that they're not happy with, and I'm like, but I love not being able to see and having like Titan and Ifrit and Bahamut like completely blinding my abilities to the point I can't see anything anymore. Like, I like that. If they mean of like damage performance, okay, sure. I don't really pay too much attention to that. If the thing dies and no one's just eating mechanics because they don't want to move out of the fire, then, you know, fine. Please tell me Salted Earth is still just at your feet and not placed, because I really don't want to place it. I don't play Death Knight for Death and Decay in WoW, and I'm not going to play Dark Knight for here. Good. It is at my feet. Good, good, good. 90-second cooldown is kind of spicy, though. Actually, no, I like it up there. I could hit that button pretty easily. 11:30. Said I'd stream till noonish. do one Somal. That might put us 55. If it wants to cooperate and do really well. We hit 55 off it. Which then gives us our dash and a little bit closer to TBN. Hey. Never mind. I bet. Be a little more generous, I suppose. I think I'm pissing off this healer by being so squishy. It all be tank gear. No. No, it cannot. Regrettable. You guys do that, but I died last time I did bigger pulls, so maybe that has something to do with it. I mean, besides the fact Squishy Dark Knight. That's ominous when it's mixed with the icon. Not trying to murder that man? Yeah, we already have earrings. Got the XP earrings. Okay. Not able to talk as much if I'm focusing on not dying yet. You know, I'll be over this gear soon, but I'm also going to be freaking dead if I don't replace my gear at least moderately soon. Ben and I were playing this dungeon the other day or so, and the realization that the meteors are way smaller now, it's like, oh. Thought I heard rescue. I'm like, really? Is that what we're doing right now? Don't need to be rescuing me. Dragoon because they limit broke. No. 50. Perfect. 3 hour stream. Nice. God, I wish I didn't have to work till 12:30. It would be nice, just because then I could stream for like 4 to 6 hours. I will probably leave it here. The girlfriend will be calling soon anyway. And then tomorrow morning, same time, try to be up around 8 o'clock ish and have the stream set up, and we'll start another stream again tomorrow. I believe it's already been 3 hours. It's crazy. But hopefully I will see you all there, and I'll have a good one.